But that elephant is one of the baddest beasts in the jungle. But will run from a little mouse, a little white mouse. The only thing I'm trying to do is put you up on game, but I'm also trying to give you a weapon. See, your mind is the most dangerous, sophisticated, and technologically advanced weapon. But the black man's mind is even greater than that. The black man's mind is the beginning of all things that you see. And what I'm trying to put you up on is the fact that the Caucasian is not legit. He's illegitimate. He's the root of corruption, Yaqub's grafted devil. We were living in the Garden of Eden, right? A state of mind, a state of consciousness, peace and tranquility, and prosperity that we created out of our own minds. When Yaqub come and create this grafted devil to corrupt us, to see where we bow down to corruption. And we over here in a test tube called America, and we can't snap out of it. We can't unite like those two elephants uniting. We can't do that. The Caucasian, Caucasoid, got us divided. But I'm just want to show you how corrupt he is. Pay attention.
Denver was the entertainment center of the Rocky Mountain West. This is where the West came to play. Colorado was always seen as kind of a wide open place. It was loose and relaxed.
Whiskey was actually not too bad a thing to drink because at least it was safe and you weren't going to end up with typhoid.
Opium became a rage among Anglo women and men who found in this new drug a new kind of escape.
We work hard, we play hard, and we also ingest things with a lot of gusto.
We are the Wild West.
Anything goes.
Expanding rapidly into the West. We were industrializing. We were fighting a national crisis over slavery. And America, in many ways, was a wide open country.
People associated the frontier with freedom, with not really having a lot of laws regulating social behavior.
There were not strong rules or regulations, and sometimes it felt like anything goes.
The West was always a safety valve for the East in American history. If you got behind on creditors back East, you just went West. Committed a crime back East, robbery, even murder, just go West. So we had more than our fair share of undesirables out here in the gold rush.
After the prospectors arrived, the next people to come to get rich were the whiskey sellers, because saloons popped up in the Pikes Peak region almost immediately.
The very early saloons that started out in the West, most places in the mining camps, were very primitive affairs to begin with. They might be just a barrel with a plank over it, somebody selling alcohol from the back of a wagon. A lot of mining camps were transitory. People might be there one day, they might be gone the next day if the strike gave out. So this way the bartender could throw his barrel and plank in the back of his wagon and move on to the next promising mining camps.
is an important center of social activity if you're a man. That's where you could go to find a job, you could get your mail there.
Place of society. It was a place to meet your friends, to hear the news.
You go there to kind of meet other people, kind of relax after a hard day in the mines.
If you were an immigrant, you could go to an immigrant saloon to read papers in your home language. You could get a free lunch.
So the saloon is a really, really important part of social activity in Denver and other mining towns across Colorado.
And of course, everything was lubricated with whiskey.
So let's start with the saloon. The bar and the grill, the tavern, all that where they sell alcoholic beverage that over a period of time that will eat your insides out. I had a friend die of pancreatitis. Also, look how many car accidents. They say this is the land of the free, right? What's so free about it? Whiskey costs money, man. Them alcoholics, man, they could lose their whole paycheck in a bottle. Several bottles. Don't bring money home to their children. Blow all their money at the casinos. Getting high, gambling and drinking. Get in their car and have a car accident. The liquor stores is booming. They say, well, this is your choice. Yeah. But this wasn't our culture, black man and black woman in Africa. We didn't have a local bar, saloon where we could go in, drop in, and drink and buy sex, listen to music. No. And this is where the black man's music took off at. In speakeasies and saloons, people getting drunk. The white man loved us, loved our music, and he still do. He sell our music all over the planet and make money off of it. But we don't control our music. He controls it. He controls the profits, the distribution of it. He controls the radio and the television. But he can't deal with this YouTube though. Not yet, but don't worry. You're gonna find a way where he can short circuit your way to fortune and fame off this YouTube. Watch, see. See, most of y'all don't want to just deal with the YouTube anyway. Y'all might have 1 million hits on YouTube or 1 million subscribers, still wanting to go to the major labels. That done played out. That done played out. The internet is what's happening now. And so I advise you to leave that alone. Be independent. Don't have nobody tell you what you can put in your music and what you need to take out of your music. But anyway, see, a lot of y'all think that producing is so deep. Anybody can produce. All you got to do is know what kind of sound you want. And if you can't run the boards, or be a sound engineer, get somebody that could be a sound engineer. Tell them, well, I don't want the bass so loud. I want the bass, I don't want the bass in it at all. Take the bass out. I want that hand claps right here. Anybody can do that. It's what you hear in your head. And when the people hear it, either they like it or they don't. You can't make the people are so conditioned by what they hear on the radio. The art of making music is gone out of it. There's no more art in music. It's all commercialized. And they done simplified music so much that it's so adolescent, man. Because they know simplicity sells. But yet and still, who do white people honor? They honor Beethoven. They honor Duke Ellington, Miles. All these brothers were masters because they know how to arrange sounds, produce sounds, and make sounds. But now, you know, it's different. All the art of music is gone. All you need is a sampling machine. But anyway, getting back to the root of evil, whiskey was a drug back in the day, and it's still a drug today.
Whiskey is the drink of Colorado in the late 19th century. Whiskey is very valuable. It keeps well. A bottle of whiskey can last a very, very long time, you know, if you don't drink it first.
Whiskey could be either made on the premises or it could come from back east. A lot of the whiskey was actually adulterated. It might be watered down in the saloon. It might be actually made in the saloon. And you never really quite knew what you were getting when you went in order to drink. There were a lot of bogus boozes that were made. They'd start out with a barrel of grain alcohol, start adding water, perhaps even river water.
Yeah, well, whiskey corrupts the body and the mind. And there's no big thing today because it's legal. All the drugs was legal back then. And then we're going to go to the root of corruption. So stay tuned. Black Light.